Danny isn't doing well in school, and that has me really worried.
How so?
He still doesn't know his letters, and he's not reading. He's also struggling with math as well. And lately, I've been getting calls from his teacher and the principal that he's also misbehaving. He's been acting out in class, talking back to the teacher, leaving the room, and he's not doing his homework. I don't know what to do.
Is Danny in special ed?
No, I asked for special ed in 2nd grade, but the school told me no.
Well, that was 2 years ago. So ask again. This time, write a letter to the teacher and the principal, asking them to hold a PPT, which is a meeting to discuss special education.
I can do that?
Yes, you can.
What do I write in that letter?
Well, I'll show you. It looks like this. First, put the date on your letter. The school has to follow certain deadlines when a parent formally requests PPT. Put what you just told me, all your concerns in the letter. Ask the school to conduct full evaluations to see if it's not eligible for special education. And ask for copies of Danny's school records, any past evaluations, his progress reports, his district test scores, and his attendance. If he uses any computer programs at school for reading and math, ask the school to run reports from those programs for you. Then make copies of the letter, give one to the teacher, one to the principal, and keep one for yourself to be safe.
Okay, I'll do that today. What do I have to do to prepare for the PPT?
You should review all the records you get from the school. If you have any questions about the records, you should write them down and ask them at the PPT. You may be able to find answers to your questions online too. The Connecticut State Department of Education's website has a lot of information. There's also a website called Rights Law that you might find helpful. If Danny is seeing a doctor or therapist, you can tell them about your concerns. If they think Danny needs more help, they can write a letter asking for special ed testing too. You can bring their letter to the PPT.
Is it like going to court? Because I'd be really scared about doing that.
Don't worry too much. It's not like court. It may feel scary because there are a lot of people at the meeting, and there will be the teachers, the principals, the social workers, and the psychologists. But it's just a meeting, and you will be there to help Danny. And you're Danny's mom, so you know him better than anyone else. You can bring someone with you for support. I can go with you.
I would love for you to come with me. That would be awesome. What else can I do?
At the PPT, make sure you take notes and ask questions and inform them of all your concerns. You can even record it on your cell phone. There will be a lot of information shared at the PPT. You can look at your notes later on or listen to your recording in terms of what happened at the PPT. You should ask a lot of questions at the PPT. As long as you're calm and collected, they won't mind you asking all the questions you need answered.
Will Danny get special ed at the first meeting?
No, you shouldn't expect that at the PPT. The PPT will figure out what to do with the evaluations. If they don't agree to do the evaluations, you should make sure they write down your disagreement on the IEP form. I have a copy of my son's here. Would you like to look at it?
Sure.
If they agree to do the evaluations to see if he is eligible for special education, they'll mark that down too. Then you'll re-meet within 45 school days to review the evaluations. At that second meeting, you'll decide whether your child has a disability and if he needs specialized instruction. If he does, then the team will develop an individual education plan called an IEP. If he has disability but does not need specialized instruction, the school may develop a 504 plan.
That's a long time, and Danny is falling more and more behind every day. Will he get extra help during this time?
Maybe at the first PPT, you can ask for extra help even while they're testing Danny. For example, they might change his reading group or computer programs. They might be able to give him a special behavior plan that encourages him to do his work.
That sounds so good. Thank you for helping me. I feel so much better already. Well, time to go get that letter so I can get a PPT.